Have you ever noticed your Word file ballooning in size after adding a few fonts? Even if standard compressors haven't helped, there is a fix. In this video, we'll show you how to shrink those files while balancing quality, plus share some tips to keep your fonts consistent, without the bloat of embedding. If you're unsure whether your embedded fonts are the cause of your bloat, watch the first video in this series to see how to run a quick content size breakdown. While embedding fonts guarantees a consistent experience with your file, no matter who opens it, it can significantly bloat its size. Luckily, Word offers a built-in option to help you manage this without sacrificing quality. Before I show you, I'll copy and rename the file so that we can compare file sizes once completed. The first technique to reduce the size is to subset the fonts used in the presentation. As you can see, this document has used many different fonts throughout. Once you have finalized your document, you can go to the File tab and select Options. Now choose the Save tab, scroll down until you see the settings for Preserve Fidelity when sharing the document. As we know that fonts are embedded, you'll see the top option already checked. To subset the fonts, just check the second setting, where only the characters used in the presentation will be embedded. Please note that if somebody you share the file with edits the document but doesn't have the font installed, there could be some inconsistency in layout or sizes because some font characters will be substituted. So after checking the option, save and close the file. You can see that the file has reduced in size. The second technique is to remove the embedding completely. So let's copy the file again and rename it so that we can identify it later. After opening the file, we should again navigate to the embedding settings. But this time, let's uncheck Embed Fonts in this file. This removes the embedded fonts, but we should again note that font substituting and layout inconsistencies could occur on machines that don't have those fonts installed. Now, we should save and close the file to see the effect of removing the fonts. We've totally slimmed down that file to a much more usable size. Our top tip to preserve the fidelity of the file while keeping the size to a minimum is to use cloud fonts. These fonts are downloaded on demand by Word when an editor of the file selects them or when a viewer opens the file. These can be found in the font selector inside Word and are marked with the cloud symbol. Once the font has been downloaded to the computer, the cloud symbol next to the font disappears. Using these fonts mean that the viewer is guaranteed to have the same visual experience as the editor, and there will be no issues with layout or substituted fonts. While this may not be possible on every occasion, there is such a good selection of cloud fonts that you'll likely find one similar to your original choice of font. I hope you found our font reduction strategies useful, and I'll see you in the next video.